Mama yanko yanim why
I said I be
yen nyina yanim say na Nnawotwe abese kwe yetete nsensem bi yedi nkan no eye krata am de buy on air the removal of Ora Charles A2 as the assistant headmaster academic of KNUST. Now Nnawotwe krata yes the buy na ekire say omo say Ora Charles akwesi edu no on a female student be of KNUST senior high school no were in a very compromised position. Na management say we no omo say ade omo ne bre ho pa and na omo commitment omo some be safeguard the integrity of the teaching profession no more ensure say enkoda no omo welfare ni omo student no well catered for nti ora kwesi edu no omo yi no from office na omo ahia no so say ontumi nko school ho wabra omoye sa investigation no nano anche bia na GS so edefofro so betodwa eno so ye teacher bia omahu no in another school omonso hu nsa ne oye no etisenia na KNUST assistant headmaster no na no we so de no ora MFO Richard Tipeton of Okaja Chrome SHTS say Ora MFO Richard Tibeton so no so a teacher or Okaja Chrome Senior High Technical School or Jar Second Municipality of the Oti region on so say or involved in an act of sexual misconduct with a female student. Say management of GES and Jisadewe and Tumukrano Musa a unethical and a clear violation of the professional conduct of code of conduct of teachers. Hence, Ora Tibeto idea more interdicted no more ashane say on to me in school ho wabra investigation no komuye. Na ye bisa say additional ben ene osi nya defense mu ya kom no no. We no ye discussing na no ntikrata na ho say dey to TV no so no also wetumi akan. Ye kasa no so ye video na ye hu ye in the KNUST dia no ye dey to TV no so na wetumi ahwe bi wabra na assistant headmaster no on this student were in a very compromised position. I mean, you can't do that. Sure, you can't do that. Anyway, Mama just saying for Aaron. Niekwe, woman is saying, and near GSI, I know between me a 2 years we are saying, what do we need to do?
Brace, Sema Sebe Asifem. Na me will be afraid the law lab. The law lab na law student and the lawyers in Penifua nimu mrano na ya fato ye ho so say ye beko secondary schools mu akotutu omofo eni omadi nkomo wo niema bi a omo ye ho me am started wo school bi a ye friend Mount Sinai wo Samia Wuku constituency na ye call Mount Sinai eni omudi nkomo wie no. In fact, ye de ekoka bi a friend juvenile justice education ho asem. Say mo friend bi wo home nim so mundi 18 na o school atade na. Onim so otisi abonten no ye bone bi a opeso ye bia na o ye school ni ne de. Ana o school mo kura na obete we pra obi, we atobo abo obi, we de second atwe obi. So we were trying to educate them. Moment tetia na nkyerɛkyerɛ say wo ye bone kura na wundi 18 years. Na wo bro we di 12 years. Now in the 18 years at that interval, no, there is a whole justice education system amount. Many ye free hono, ye ba suku bi wo obodan, ye girls school. I have Mr. Mikaidi na mebo. Ye ba na headmistress, a friend me say. And church na mokoye o Mount Sinai hono di anke pe. But o can be a friend abortion wasem and sexual harassment. E be ye me de. Timetra se na me ka kire me namfofo amani omoko na say na headmistress ka kire me see enka abortion ene indecent assault nti me kohwe indecent assault no me ka sexual harassment na menya botra kire me ye na me kohwe school no eye ma school ma pe nti mema teachers wo ho be problem na me so ye nko ni ndi kan ye juvenile justice education ye wia me baba be kan as in others me namfofo no keka our friend is a juvenile justice education chiro say beche we de ube wura head obefa as we di hu bi to so se ne omonye boarding school ma bra me saw microphone no ma me ball abortion so. I'm telling you, the rousing noise a buy ye. Said the mamma ne crack no. Kolani bi wo hom wi no ma je o number person ye lawyer for no money within komo. When you get the testimonies coming out of school for nkwala ni mo, you get to know say the headmistress is only aware of what is the official complaint a year before no nti bi wo ha me friend headmistress maame oba say wo kofi wa frame me number say opeso your lawyer wa kan nsem bi abc wo so nsuro so obeba wanim ti tu ho na mo obeti no afre say eh krache ye ko ye ampa wo akwala bi ya abortion akwala bi ni obi ejina ha ye bi so it has become rampant ya kona a lot of schools na no ye kopie Kingsley Ajimine, Dr. Kingsley Ajimine constituency, Abuakwa South. Ye call a Siakwa St. Stephen's SHS, and ye call one SHS Wapiga. Ye na municipal education director and a friend, so we move the girl child education tea. You say the Wajakra, my all the schools, no. To me, my colleagues in the Bibri near the bus at Checheho. The American, me say, this is something, an issue. Ne pija. Ewo in senior high school more annoying and you see
the teachers are the ones responsible.
Some are teachers, some are even their colleagues. Me say oko esia kwa hokran your friend is a pidwa ho na enkwala ni bi kura no etimi pie because galamsey wo area ho no galamsey fo ni bi influence enkwala no be wo school no sorry no apie se be ma no ankonum wi a na oba no ebia this sexual stuff no nti it should not even be limited to some of these things, but this is the most unfortunate thing you would ever see. You know why? Offer your orientation in this country akwala eni ni ehwe ne socialization and the development ebia brace wo be sorry every fee by 6 we free fee what be do adwuma be 6:30 why you adwuma wa could do fee be 7 kai hu se oba ne be ko school obe spend over 8 hours with teacher ni teacher ni ne ye ne nsema or catch no eno na odi and you find an assistant headmaster. You see, this is the most devastated point of it all. Say idea we teacher ni kura one akwala etwempena udi sie no and then when you have the capacity say akwala ne be fa phone a video no na papa penimu amia akwala mpokuya to say the omia popepo baby. You see, the use of phone in senior high school no so abeye problematic. I believe first na me who did the view say how are ye aging ye development and ya disyamunsem akodu no. It is time and be regulating the use of mobile phones in the senior high schools because baby akodu no akwala ni here e be obe research bibi but see what is happening. When you so bold say assistant headmaster e bia waware no kra no watima chinate et baby ma oye board a video e dey akocha.
But since when did they start using phones for school?
Menka say omo use most of them use said and I'm say first in the kra I was of the view saying ke ya allow said the bia disua or the be check, but if some of these things are going you cannot even encourage the
videos in fear such as about
I know
serious.
But you see that is why I mentioned say it should be regulated. But we a teacher near, I think say you have that moral duty. Ade ba ko amisuan ni mrema ye me de pa no. What we call say obi ye awofo ana o ye guardian na. Ye di mi wo say we ye inocooperant. Inocooperant ne say wo si awofo na mu. Enti akwala akra de oda sori anopa. Uti akwala so me teacher ka say. Ne papa e ka sam kire ne pa me teacher ka say. Because they see teacher for as repository of knowledge say. Sansem yi bi say. Ote be a teacher need the minya asem na me kono kwa majinedi nti teacher ni no moral you have that moral duty and obligation. This is a clear indecent assault.
Okay.
Misdemeanor no obeko prison no more than 3 years but not less than 6 months.
Okay.
And this would destroy your entire career. Maybe a papa ya can bear 1 year 2 years. But you see this immorality this year you find people now making comparisons ABC Legon ABC one ABC one yes say the nasem siswo ene kan but the yensen na ho emo bia say we teacher ni ha wo de wo blessing no anoording from top to down nyankopon shira wo no and you have that moral obligation to make sure you educate nkolai sa na ema we kura nka yese wo teacher ni mpo no wachi obi ana wachi akolai bi so oye we anko ye teacher ni normal teacher wo anye subject teacher anye class teacher assistant headmaster.
Medasi. Mamenko Zoom na me wafa. Ora Daniel Payne. Onoye educationist and he's the basic schools coordinator. Ewo Ahanta West GES Directorate. Be happy more here the
yeah, me had me develop.
Aha. Hey, ma'am, yeah, okay, share to work and answer. Yeah, no. Mentia. I jam near and double.
Oh, yeah, me had me guys develop. You can declare Yamnes if I want it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, so about them and some able there a teacher for one student, one war paying kitan or busy. Ono eba didn't ye won bebre de me or eba no deba eba nkwanso na ye for de betum yesi no kwan
Ye could do me that see or an appear a queen exam na memfa nchia sumfama adofa would say a word worship Adom TV in the anapay. Could you see that or see when you school out man often more from Subana inche bia awofo subana inche achachirafo subana oman pressure da ankama forma obede na edi wo ye no school no mu onyenye na achachirafo na rabi nso subana won so word na edi wo school no ma oya tete kakra the way sie ye na edi hu nkomwe sabe oburu igna nyane adwonodo da mbaka wo ho yin de Achacha for your school, Achacha from being for a child of school. Or they with them of family, see a someone at them. Sabi, they are living beyond their time. In fact, me pictures make a crack, no videos, no so crack, often the ways to KNUST school. But the bone day, I should be Siabana, or you be Siaba, Sabi Nankasa, or I could do one. So, on your Besiaba, or I could do one. Anke assistant headmaster papa payino ot them na to anamona ot them oya to take a crack but ehun there abofraba ya abofraba nti e kan there abofraba na ya abofraba bonpo a ogibe bia na wa sam nyado osande chechirenyi ana chechirenyi panyina abede chi no onu owode ohuni ye ana onu onyimza oyi a odo ochechire abofraba no Inti American de cheche yipenyin no waye inform kase papa de sebe na abofraba ocha na de onyene tudama na mona otedam but wo men kai dem from manara so bebre nara waye mo from a wona so yeten inti se yare chire wona ata na yen won school no ma ode ye very careful with them e kona ye bafado ye wona etu anaman wo nyane dwumem ye wo bibi e fan professional distance.
Okay.
In fact, every teacher must actually maintain that professional distance. I make that professional distance. Or teaching on your day, it's so unfia about Fabano. No, on your day, Ebana about Fabano Subebri. That is professional distance. And you say about Fabano about one channel or about one channel wall, Saint Tribi, or about one channel budget in Boabi, or about one channel there, is strong poker day, which I chain a Moroccan in Chani. Into other may very careful on command me need say you to me maintain that professional distance no contend near you more family to and no more beer you want to you would come more beer or day you to embra or them of family home one and more baby na at or the may in some year room you know school in baby baba into mampa meka in there one of the factors or they are in there or the yani at the chair they should maintain that professional distance. They should not be far away from the children and they should not be too close to the children to make sure that that respect and that authority now is also maintained in the schools.
I mean, you mentioned something about from born, but so all the teacher nankasa sorry I don't know there. Afroba them and who can obey more pay. But that should ensure that as all your rights and all kodo. In Safari after born in Zama or that time. And
yeah, could you ask can I am not defending the teacher in any way. Abapabano Ogudara Oroko into team.
Yeah.
abafo buda yere church ma wehu anomona order otu nti abafo be bi nyamfa na bibi po ho no na se otum twa anomona otedam a awotechenya a konti team in fact esuade na abatan what womba abasha wunsem da buwa hen mayantete yan mo from yantete yan be mo nyinam omba yempanyimpan. You have no right whatsoever. That's about 4 years, about 4 months. I didn't know for them. Or you teaching was the day. I bet you share about Frabano. There are guardians and counseling coordinators in the school. Ebia Afrano, Zoru Comsis, your name, and the physiological change is all come when Nankasana Brabum. On almost the man of Mona or the me, or they to direct into the guardians and counseling coordinator in the secondary school. See, your Dean of Discipline or your appointment Ghana Education Service or there every school, every secondary school should appoint what is called Dean of Discipline. In fact, they are in charge of discipline. In the some of many people to you can refer to the Dean of Discipline and now to the Guidance and Counseling Coordinator. Now with two with them Subana or one minute means the teacher or constant could be there's nothing that can be said to replace what is happening in our school, teaching in our community. And so they're to about Faban, move it to be our woman, them not.
So in our locality and so on. Situation at then wo maybe our one.
Okay, so far in our Hunter West, yes, Daurus here, Iron Yenya Dame in some war a main cinema. However, at a chef paying Funina aware the position of DES for them some today. Now panelists in the bureaucrat associate Obaba Panado. In fact, Obi Oye assistant headmaster. Moke papa nimpe, you know, maybe he's a deputy director or assistant director one. Probably we can better fear be na neighbor assembly or kona homoje. It's na wabotum. Into a Hunter West today, some of these things we are not actually hearing them. So home yente, but you're not a chef from paying funny in Aran when you have the more from and yet a chef from one nature. That's all been there to train you to and I'm not the man. Obama directed to Hanasia at say na you one and a month for Hunter was the for now into the men something be what have.
Well, me do baby see, but it was not down for in the circumstances I hearing.
Could you remember me kind there? About for baby and to say no, Osha Sifi if ye na we boju school. Into education is a shared responsibility. Or there are for where you want to family, not a chair for some where you want to family. Into our phone, one share entertainers with ye. Number from an so you sura at a chair phone was the one they account. But you let me make this statement. Yeah. Nurturing children at this time in our 21st century has just gone beyond just advising the children. It involves a lot of prayers. Nurturing children in 21st century has gone beyond just advising. It involves a lot of prayers. Me mofoma bebria we na adwuma yema sabe wo fi mission houses ana wo ya asofomba wo di school a wo hone suman yason kokura. Well, make system yetim wo yana brabum onam technology onam the proliferation of social media nti za be kada wa abofo mama onye no on na we twa ho ahia on na de bia nanyiwa tua nti oyede botu banafo but de etu no fo so a na dzempai bo ata nature anya ma wonta besifom you know abofo be ya hwe we onye assistant headmaster we tu the man money sanyam su na nyam suro wonu ma anko bayadin papa pade abafo no obotum wetu dam anamono nti abafo wopon wome danyame da se we fien yenye na yemfa mpa bosunte yechi na yenje nkansuma achechefon ma wonso wonye wona apemde achechefon so won de wona adwuma na wore ye no apart from being a professional teacher, it is a ministry, it is a calling that God has given to you. Into what we adwuma no or that was them by what age, but my family yet, China, you know what you want to know. Or back come out to a boot man come out to a hobby man. Oh, back to. But the main countries one last one. In as much as we disagree and we are against and Amona Papan waiting and assistant headmaster of KNUST waiting. But woman shiny ye, Mr. A sort of opco, na Sophie, one broom, now when you papa and cassa, the near na so good meda on Sia will tell who can I mistake. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But one thing is because we need to manage the psychological feelings of the man as well.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're better in Sambia on your papa. Since Ghana in America, papa, if you are sorting now, so we are say one turn man quickly. No one manage papa. I mean, say at the one be also what the magic. A mistake has been corrected. Fine. Okay. But that mistake should not end in any bad situation. Could you me
yakuma kwa 30 seconds la bete wanda no for my 30 seconds. Neve is in a hole.
Okay, you will see. Could you mama kalake? I'm a real brain. Mukroma yamle bure sake. You hear the benning. But my own care, it must snow my yame ibure sa. But you hear mu crab. Amadasu ye ya wo amayafa haone amanumbla efabraye ejoma ya mebore assessing yaba mpaibo dai mada ye ne yakra ye za se yakra ye duma abo na ya meso adumbela ma wakane ya mayesa ya han mlawase
overdan ema mlawase wona ka maye no yeli nkomo wa Adom TV zo ora Daniel Payne, educationist and basic school coordinator or a Hunter West GES Directorate. Kabari, my member on chair, na member no senior came in about 3 minutes na bonito na. Yeah. Don't worry, and check.
See we time.
That's right.
That's what the vacuum on. Oh, that be
Kabari.
Idea ye huno and tray idea huno no and your papa idea huno no a yamransem a sans tetenokra no a cadiura ye no and an animal fan and channel. Senka si quanfo frobia soa kababia meti meka senka fun so bata nipa ho. Demu mo hwe se de esiye se de wagige damu na wapozu kura hwe etwamfoni anim se ntwa no no a
ezotaye
na chese we de enye akwansia ena enye so hwe eye botaye fanya wa na adwen se oyare nga oya fefe oya miamia enu nti babi ha me kese eye an institution, a professional groups ebi mudi omo kra nyina na omo nkwa abbo ho by to keep the good image of it. Eba ni say ase de minu an kan na kate e baako na wo ya ase nkatepa nyina edin kura wudi je teacher fu aka ene teacher fu bi a omo de akoma pa so mama nka bi nhemu na so omo asem na da pa so enu nti mijitum say indictment and indicting na papa mesre say yenye
interdiction
bia yes interdiction good hwehwemu bia se fata ensi from p said the be asem yi no yebetimi atu ase na nkoba se betwitwa so amanazan afefe bi ebeboa amade asi no ensi bi lessons must be learned and positive steps should be taken.
Okay,
my member education minister Baso said na no under teacher parent association ye twab no wasan ko faba mesre se sa PTA eduma kue no wo mo hye wo nyuma mu kena na wo mo hwese atene ene kasa kire beboa ma ye nya dachi papa no ombetumi ayo no sa na awofo ewofie nso ye make sure say enye teacher ni a oba no kodi busumi miensa ba fie hwie bemfie miensa ba fie no ono na abeye oba no abrabo tenetefo da bi adwuma ne kase pa no gina wo owofo no so enti awofo a and in the name of job in the name of munyuma munya daji taku anasempo amamomba no shame on to you sabi obi ani wo betete wo ba ma wo enti enani agya no mo mum ye ni nkoye ma no ho wo mo ne yesi enamu wasasi so den a by natural order no e was nke ye ko eja ye mba nya sanity na edi be na odi je akire akwada no odi be je na akire no ni suni ne ban be kire agyan kro no said Nnawotwe in society. So you cannot be a reverend minister, you cannot be a chief imam, you cannot be a assemblyman, a powerful person in society. Now what you know, Obano ni yese o one na eshi no. Obano ni yese o one wo gina jantra janshi no. Alright. Anu ti yen hwe ni yen de yentu no fo. We be ebetima blame headmaster, any teacher ni no. But nkwara wie wasi na anu ada and now we are coming home and now sack at them and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This I didn't man boy. It's what you say. I see yeah. He come up for the Canada pine. Yeah, no two sides approach. Don't sack at them. Okay, but all in all. I think say anamotu no GS to no ebeboa ama obi bia kasa adwe no kura woni tirim okay obi ye friend tirim ye mai ni ye dachi tie mo ho ban
0302211701 823 2 p.m. is on the line. 2 p.m. good morning
Mejo Suminia
mami ntie wofa
2 p.m. masomo asante mampon ki me meyoba honorable Kaboy me chia pa why I obi Mr. Kache honorable Kaboy say me momo ni aduma. Odi ayate.
Kaboy odi ayate.
2332. Tabu biom 0247 20 2332.
2 p.m. na we ahano so bona ba me yenti 2 p.m.
Obi mama mama ba so ni mojuma pa mo di.
Programming and agenda no
Obama, John Dramani, Trump, Kwame Abibio Mahama. Papa you are listening president. Obey. Baana MPP man no ne ho ya me nwanwa. Maba 8 years, not me fight galam. Etim bacho. During MPP time no, na na do dan kwa akufo ado ka to ultimate near state of emergency na. As a papa by within 9 months, more money pressure. Papa say
pressure and some one of the buy anyway mama for Benjamin ewa homa so 2 p.m. Benjamin Mate mama for Benjamin because pressure and one am the 2 MPP for so Benjamin good morning
Coach Via for the
me ho ye pa mama ntie we
you me feel free up there Nana Masna send see kon best genius for no say send see kon won yen hwemu fa akora na on ne pastor no twem plan send be you meet me they be at to na kwes na bia yuma metamas mun ya yuma
yo Ben so the other by no Regina good morning Reggie
hello
good morning Regina my ntio
good morning master pacha what to say
me ho ye pa mama
in fact, discussing discuss about headmaster name Kwadai. I had there hard train, papa. In the sense that me and Kasama witness beer, many me back at the courtroom. Na papa penny pa for some banning chain. Na me who's the banning your comfort and say, Eddie asked them. Or say the man is trying to or top or a number. No, say for what? He doesn't know. So me confront the man say, "Oh, person, what you number? What do you get?" I say, "No. Me can't imagine a number, Pia. But unfortunately, me but not to me and voice it out because that's not usuro. On who be that? It's not who. It's me did say and penny phone and send kwada.
Okay, all right.
Penny phone and send your man. Your man na your new mutino. Okay.
Yo, Mama Regina, Medasi, you've made your point. Akismi says sexual harassment has no place in schools or anywhere. It's crucial that we create a safe and respectful environment for all students. Education and empathy are key to preventing sexual harassment and fostering a culture of respect and consent. Regards to Honorable Bright Asamoah Brefo, MP for BBN and Yasu Bekwai. Kiss me or say she be quiet on the tour Facebook and Obama, good morning.
ni anyame asubwe nkamo ena no pay with studio
yo mamintewe
menia ne de kama membo one ompene for na baso jam ya sure say oko school no na obo school team a touch 2 goals into the progress na
obedi me dey no me send them ankasa e brace na boss dey na me yade me born you want
to 2 goals we are say obo brace
na enyo me no na me bo goals na me bo 2 sa
ohun ye hun Yakobon sira
I don't know
ne de kan ma me tia ona bo kan de Japan Ghana atin ko ba ko pa oba beji NPP amanyoko ne sio ne me tia timeless e wosu menia kalam si asem na ho ba asem a ene ye ka o mampani afre mpenifu ekuku dam se wombra na won share ideas ensem na so de ni pani ne eko kan no se wo ka se obi je galam si enti omu ni pani se o terrorist o ka ensem na akoba bi because se wo ka se o ko fight terrorists which means terrorists no no bush no ono so bo na ho atwen wo se obeba enti ade we si anhwe ni ya aba be do and die battle and about because all the attack and the konipano so e go bush wo nipa na o bush ono so ono ni be
yo Obama made us say pass to me Ephraim mo amfrey na ye de na se na mamo mo amodo mo comment to social media no nso ye de mo asese mo de to ho Madam Abedwafo Kabore Mahmood ono Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources PRO Aaron Asieduentwi member of the MPP's communications team someone an peer security analyst what any didn't come earlier and around Daniel Payne on the educationist basic school coordinator Hunter West Municipal Directorate of GES from Samuel Kojo Brace on behalf of my production team that says we share baby I should be an yada say bombo and down be crash so nyamne meze yira be minimo be ya yire ne nyamne h be na de blane e ho boy pama be say yadokon yada mwase